Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. I got a quick question for the Hebrew Israelites, guys. I never really touched this topic before on my YouTube channel specifically, but I'm going to deal with it now. The Hebrew Israelites say that one of the reasons they know that they're Israel is because they are known by a byword. Now, they got in this byword because they didn't keep the laws and everything. So God scattered them from to the four corners of the earth and everything, right? My question for the Hebrew Israelites is this: when the Israelites were taken to Babylon, what was the byword they were given in Babylon? When the Israelites was taken to was conquered by the Medes and the Persians, when they was the superpower of the time, what was the byword that was given to the Israelites? When the Greeks took over the known world, what was the byword the Israelites was given? And when the Roman Empire took over the known world, what exactly was the byword given to the Israelites? Because this is important. Okay. What was the byword that was given to the Israelites? They were called Jews. And that has been a byword for them almost since they, became a nation. And we can see this throughout history. Now, I want to compare that to the claim of black Americans going around and saying that they are the Israelites and that they are used as a byword. In other words, they try to sit there and they try to say that what people is more persecuted than blacks in the United States. And then they also try to argue that who is known by a byword more than any other nation in the United States. And then, that's the gotcha moment that they have with you. My question for them is, what's the byword black people are given here in the United States? If you don't want to call them black or African American, what is the byword that's used most of the time over here in the States? Come on, this ain't difficult. We're called Negroes. And the other word, which I don't like using. Okay? Begins with an N, ends with an R. Right? Some black people themselves will use the same word with an A at the end. But that's the byword that's used for black people. That's a stretch between being called a Jew and being called a N. A huge stretch. And by the way, shout out to the young lady on Clubhouse who actually introduced this question while I was in Clubhouse. It was a very interesting question. I think it was fair. Because at first I was like, well, why is she asking them that? And then I thought about it and I was like, wait a minute. That's a very, 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 very good question. Okay? It's a very good question. A very good question. Okay? It's such a good question that I would like an answer for it. If you're saying that black people are the Israelites here in the United States, that black people are the Israelites here in the United States because they're known as a byword, then by all means, please explain to me, please explain to me how you went from Jew to being called the N-word. Like, I don't get that. I don't understand that. I'm having a hard time comprehending that. Perhaps you can help me become more educated in this topic, because if this is your argument for being a Hebrew Israelite, I think it's more of an argument why you're not an Israelite, because the bywords that was given to the Jews under their captivity, as opposed to black people here in the United States, is something totally different. Now, could you just do me a favor? If you can't answer this question, can you do us all a little favor and just stop making stupid arguments saying that you're Israelites because black people are known as bywords and you can't even answer something so simple? Oh, I know what they're going to say. Time out, think about it. I know what they're going to say. They're going to say, well, we didn't really, the people of Israel really wasn't called that until they went to Africa. So let me get this straight here. They was calling them Jews when they was in Babylon. They was calling them Jews in Hebrews when they were in they were calling them Jews. Give me a second here, guys. I'm a little distracted. They were calling them Jews when they were under the Medes and the Persians. They were calling them Jews when they were under the Greeks. They were calling them Jews when they were under the Romans. Now all of a sudden they're inwards. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense at all? And how is that an argument to prove that you're a black Hebrew Israelite? Let me know in the comment section a little bit later, and I might actually do a whole show on this topic, because I think an argument can be made that you can take the arguments that they're using for them being Hebrew Israelites to actually prove that they're not. You never have to go to another verse. You can just deal with what they're using. Read your Bible and do what it says. God bless. Wait a minute, hold on. Uh-oh. I don't know how to stop this. So this is different. I was going to say read your Bible and do what it says and end the video, and I don't know how to do it. Wow. This is definitely different. Wait a minute, I can screen share? Oh, okay, that's how you do it. Okay, guys, read your Bible and do what it says, guys. God bless.